Welcome back. Alternative asset manager La Trobe Financial launched an ASX-listed private credit fund this week as part of a deliberate move into the public investment markets. I spoke to La Trobe CEO Chris Andrews a little earlier.
We launched our cornerstone on Monday and in under 24 hours had oversubscribed that cornerstone 100 million offer. So that's a wonderful start to the transaction for us. Really, it's pretty simple. We've had a high quality set of products delivering really consistent, reliable returns to investors for many, many decades. And what we wanted to do is bring that to investors who prefer to invest in the listed environment. So LF1, the La Trobe Private Credit Fund, is, or shortly will be, available to be bought and sold on the Australian Stock Exchange. So that's an exciting development for investors.
Yeah, and what sort of assets will it be investing in?
So the La Trobe Private Credit Fund will be investing about half-half in the La Trobe 12-month term account and the US Private Credit Fund. So it's a really good, diverse fixed income exposure, investing in real estate private credit here in Australia, and also a bit of US mid-market corporate credit. And honestly, if you look at what the world is doing at the moment, the direction of travel for markets for the next 20 or 30 years, we think that's a wonderful place for investors to be investing.
And what's the advantage of listing this fund on the market? Is it to attract a certain type of investor that you might not be exposed to right now?
Yes, Ed, for us what we want to do is make ourselves as easy to deal with for as many Australians as we possibly can. And we know, and we've heard from many investors for many years, that they'd really like to invest with us in a listed environment. So we want to provide that opportunity to them. Investors, of course, will still be able to invest in our funds in the sort of the traditional way via the product disclosure statement. But certainly this gives investors an alternative way to get a really good, diversified, consistent, reliable income investment into their portfolios.
There aren't a lot of listed credit funds joining the market, or listings really for that matter, on the ASX at the moment. There's obviously a lot of market volatility, but are you starting to see some good signs and are you feeling pretty confident about how things are tracking?
Yeah, well, I think that really, Ed, the differentiator when you talk about managers bringing this to market is the credentials and the track record of the manager. And as I said earlier, you know, for us to be able to do that $100 million cornerstone raise in under 24 hours gives you a sense of how well the La Trobe Financial brand is recognised in market. And for us, that's really exciting. And it's also a challenge to us as manager, because what we want to do is continue to perform with the same consistency, the same reliability, the same focus on transparency that's really differentiated us across the years.
All right, so you've got that $100 million cornerstone investment already done in 24 hours or so. When is it actually going to start trading on the ASX?
So at this stage, we're expecting that it will settle on the 23rd of June. So there's now what they call a broker offer and a priority offer in market. So we'll raise some more funds through those. And then the listed investment trust should list around the 23rd of June. So that's when it will be available for trading by investors. You can buy and sell via your normal broker, your online brokerage account. You'll be able to buy and sell that in the same way as you would sell any security on the Australian Stock Exchange.
And is this private credit trust a bit of a push from you guys more into that listed investments market? If it's successful, could we potentially see more things like this popping up in the future?
It will be the first of many to come, Ed. Yes, no, we want to be consistent for our investors. We will be coming back to the market, firstly to do future offerings in this space, but then to bring more products to investors as well. So we've got a long runway of plans that we are developing and that we will be bringing to market over the next 12 and 18 months. So we're really looking forward to engaging with investors in the listed world.
And there's also speculation La Trobe might potentially be listed in the future as well. Is there any truth to that?
Well, we won't speculate about what might happen in the future, Ed. Certainly what we know at La Trobe is that we've got 110,000 investors who really like investing with La Trobe Financial. You know, if the company were one day to be on the stock exchange and available for those investors to consider at the head stock level, well, that would be a wonderful option too. But right now, we're focused on delivering these wonderful funds and investment offerings for our investors.
Chris Andrews, Chief Executive of La Trobe Financial. Thanks for coming on the show.
Always great to talk to you, Ed.